Jack had spent a week out on the open water, his hands calloused from casting lines and reeling in fish. The ocean had been his escape, his solace, but now he was eager to return home to Isabella, the woman he loved. He imagined her smile, the warmth of her embrace, how she'd wrap her arms around him and whisper that she had missed him. But when Jack pushed open the front door, the sight before him shattered everything. Isabella was in their bed, his bed, wrapped in the arms of another man. The sound of laughter and soft whispers turned to silence when they noticed him standing there, his face twisted in shock and betrayal. "Jack, Isabella started, scrambling for words for excuses. Jack didn't wait to hear them. His chest tightened, his fists clenched, and without another word he turned on his heel and stormed out. The night air was cold, but it couldn't numb the burning rage inside him. He needed a drink. Something strong, something to drown out the image of her and him. The bar was dimly lit, a place where broken souls sought comfort at the bottom of a glass. Jack downed drink after drink, the alcohol numbing his pain but not his thoughts. He could still see her, still hear her voice. The whiskey blurred his vision, made his steps unsteady as he stumbled out of the bar, lost in heartbreak and intoxication. Then came the blinding headlights. A sharp horn blared through the night, but Jack was too slow, too drunk to react. The truck hit him with full force, sending his body crashing onto the pavement. The world around him faded into darkness. Isabella had gone looking for him, guilt clawing at her insides. She knew she had destroyed something precious, but she had to find him. To explain, to beg for forgiveness. But instead of finding Jack, she got a call. "Miss, you need to come to the hospital. There's been an accident." Her heart plummeted. When she arrived at the hospital, her breath caught at the sight of him. Tubes, wires, a beeping heart monitor keeping him tethered to life. He looked so fragile, a stark contrast to the strong man she had always known. Tears streamed down her face as she stepped to his bedside, taking his cold hand in hers. "Jack, I'm so sorry," she sobbed. "Please, you have to wake up, please." Jack's eyelids fluttered open, his gaze locking onto hers. For a moment, silence stretched between them. Then, his lips parted, his voice barely above a whisper. "I can never forgive you." A single tear slid down his cheek as his grip on her hand loosened. The beeping of the heart monitor slowed, then stopped. Isabella's cries filled the room, but Jack was gone. The last thing she'd ever hear from him, the last words he'd ever say, were words of betrayal, of finality, and she would carry them with her for the rest of her life.